everybody, it's Allie Phillips with Manifested Harmony, and we are here to talk about how to be well and be sane through the holidays and the winter. So this is a live class that's being recorded the Monday before Thanksgiving, so I don't know if you all are feeling it, but I noticed a change in energy today in people, and it seems that people are getting a little more frantic. So the information that I'm going to share is not meant to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. I'm going to share based on what I have done that has been successful. And, I'm a big believer that you need to know why you're using an oil and for what before you use it, because you're responsible for your own health and nutrition. So the holidays. So the holidays kind of break down into two types of people. So are you someone who loves the holidays from Thanksgiving to New Year's Day? You decorate early, you have your presents already purchased, they're all tied up, they're ready to hand out, you cook, you bake, you host parties, and the whole season is just filled with glee, the entire season. Or are you someone who's filled with a little sadness or loneliness? Maybe not looking forward to the holidays. You dread going to the mall because you know you're going to be stuck in a traffic line trying to find parking. You'd love to say no to all of the holiday parties. You struggle with family gatherings if you have family or friends to go to. And your inclination is to simply want to stay buried under the warm covers until the season is over. So people tend to fall into one of two categories, and no matter which holiday camp you fall into, both types can suffer from holiday physical and emotional stress. And so how do you maintain your sanity and your physical wellness as we go through the next 6 weeks and even through the winter? When it comes to the holidays, we just take on way too much. Every year, a lot of us say, I'm going to send out less cards. I'm not going to bake as much. I'm going to turn down parties. I'm going to do less. I'm going to try to relax and enjoy it. And it just doesn't happen. We tend to take on a lot. We want to do a lot for our friends, our family, our coworkers. It's a season of gratitude. It's a season of giving thanks. And so we set a lot of unrealistic expectations. And the first time something doesn't go as planned, here comes the roller coaster of emotions of disappointment and anger and frustration and a whole host of other things. And that can even happen with trying to put up our Christmas tree. If we put up a Christmas tree. So that the photo that you're seeing in the presentation, that is a huge Christmas tree that was covered with hundreds and hundreds of ornaments. And it was from a friend of mine who lived in Maryland. That really was her tree. And it took her a month to decorate it. And so that can cause a lot of stress. And the stress impacts our emotions, which impacts our physical health. So when we then expand it and just focus on wintertime, in the winter, we are meant to slow down. Temperature changes for those of us in the upper half of the US. All of us are getting less sunlight. We are meant to biologically hibernate in the winter. We are meant to slow down, to go within, to really reflect. It's a perfect time to really reflect on the past year, get ready for the next year, harness our energy so that when spring comes, we can start to bloom. But what happens is we slow down so much that we have a hard time getting going again in the spring. So the physical response to the holidays and to wintertime is we overindulge on holiday food. And I have yet to go to a party or go to an event that has healthy, nutritious holiday food. That's just not what holiday food is. Holiday food is high carbs, high sugar. Sometimes it involves alcohol, caffeine, and we overindulge on it because we're talking, we're eating, and we're just not thinking about what we're putting in our mouth. We see those really fancy holiday cookies and candies, and we think, oh, it's just once a year. And then we get to the end of the holiday season, and it's like, where did those 10 pounds come from? And how did they land, in my hips or in my abdomen? And we also overeat during colder months. Even though we're meant to biologically hibernate and slow down, we tend to be indoors more, we do less, we exercise less, and so we're inside and we tend to overeat as a result because we're sitting inside the whole time watching movies. So we feel depleted and we feel sluggish and we start to add weight. And so physically we don't feel good. And then this actually can create an emotional response. And the emotional response can be a number of emotions. When you're dealing simply with the holidays, even thinking of going to a family member or a friend, if it's kind of a historical thing that you do, you go to somebody's house or you go to somebody's party, you may start replaying past arguments or disappointments that happened long ago. But they haven't happened now, but you start to replay them, which actually could make them happen again now. You may feel anger because someone's going to be there who made you angry before. There may be some unforgiveness way, way, way back in the past of something that happened. We may experience grief or melancholy because someone that has been in our lives is no longer around. We may just suffer from stress, from running around, from shopping for gifts and shopping for food and getting the house clean and getting the house decorated and sending out cards and sending out invitations. And it adds stress onto your already busy day. You may even suffer from a faith crisis where, if you are alone during the holidays, you may, just really start to question, what is life all about? What's going on? Why am I alone? Why is this happening? And, there's sadly too many people who really suffer over the holidays. And then there's just loneliness. And, this can happen with young people. It really can happen with elderly people. And the holidays just bring on that time when you reflect back when you had family around you, but now maybe you don't. And so it just brings on a whole host of emotions. And so there are these little helper bottles, and they're therapeutic grade essential oils. These oils work within the body and they work within the emotional center because they have a frequency to them. When oils are extracted from flowers, roots, plants, leaves, bark, resin, that sort of thing, it has the frequency of that plant, and everything has a frequency to it. And a therapeutic grade oil maintains the quality of that frequency. And so when we apply it or ingest it or smell it, that frequency goes into our body to support it physically and to support it emotionally. So I'm going to be talking about my favorite products to really help physically and emotionally with this time of year. And so I talked about how when we are struggling emotionally, it interacts physically with us. And when we struggle physically, it interacts with our emotions. And, when our emotions are heightened or when we are stressed, that really does impact our physical energy and our wellness. So when you think about a time when you were really stressed about something and maybe you felt it in your stomach, and people will say, because of a stressful situation, I am sick to my stomach about this. And it really is. The emotion brings on a physical issue. And in reverse, when our physical wellness is challenged, that heightens our emotions and our stress level. Because especially if you have a party to go to or a party to host, or you need to go to work, if you physically don't feel well, that adds to the stress. And so you create this cycle that can be a little challenging to get out of. And so when I talk about physical wellness, I'm talking about how to maintain your immunity, how to have strong muscles, how to have healthy digestion, good energy, cleansing the body, and how to support your skin during this time of year when, for many of us, we are in northern climates. And so the air is very dry and cold. And when I talk about emotional wellness, I'm going to be talking about how to move beyond grief and stress and emotions that may make you not appreciate the spirit of the season. So I'm going to talk about oils that can help you with holiday spirit and oils that can help you with stress level. But when I talk about, the physical and the emotional, these are energy fields around us. I put a little picture there so that you can see we have these various energy fields around us. And our physical energy field interacts with our emotional. So like I said, if we're not physically feeling well, emotionally that can stress us. And if emotionally we are stressed out, we can physically feel that. So these go hand in hand. These are not just, I'm going to support my emotions. You have to do both. So let's start with physical, and I'm going to break it down into those categories that I discussed. When it comes to therapeutic grade essential oils and physical wellness, the oils offer ideal natural support for the body's systems. And we have multiple systems in our body. We have a respiratory system, an immune system, a cardiovascular, and so on. And so the oils can help support you to maintain wellness levels, to keep you working and having fun and caring for your family and enjoying the holidays and enjoying winter. So let's talk about immunity, because if you don't have strong immunity, it's hard to enjoy the season because you're constantly fighting something off. So you're going to see certain products have a black box around them. And these are the oils that come in Young Living's Premium Starter Kit. So if you have a Premium Starter Kit, you have these oils. And I like to give a variety of options because you may have one, or maybe you have a couple. So I want to give you a couple of options, and you certainly don't have to use all of them. But I'll tell you, there's moments where I use all of these. So for immunity, hands down, Thieves. The Thieves Vitality Oil comes in the starter kit. The Vitality line of oils have been specifically approved for dietary use, so you can ingest them. What I recommend is you take this every day and you stay ahead of wellness. You make sure that you are well from start to finish. You can place a drop in your coffee. I mean, it's cinnamon, clove, lemon, eucalyptus, and rosemary. It is awesome in coffee or hot water, or you can diffuse it. It actually, for those of you who work with energy, I'm going to give you the megahertz of the oils where I actually know the megahertz. This is 150 megahertz. Our body, when it is well, vibrates at about 78 or 80 megahertz. So this is twice that. So this is the go-to when you need support for your immune system. And this combination will boost your vibration. And when you boost your vibrational frequency, you feel physically and emotionally well. The second oil is RC. This is the relief for when you just need to feel better. You place it on your chest. You can topically apply it over your nasal passages. It has myrtle and 3 different types of eucalyptus in it, plus pine and lavender and spruce and peppermint. And so this really will support your respiratory system when you just need to feel better. Number 3 is ImmuPower. This is a great one to topically apply when you start to feel sluggish, and it'll help give you more energy. Because when our immune system starts getting compromised, we start losing energy and we start feeling sluggish. So that's a good time to think, hey, I need to boost my immune system. And this is a really good one to boost you when you feel sluggish or you need more energy. The next one is Breathe Again. The name kind of says it all. When you need a boost in your breathing capacity. This one contains 3 different types of eucalyptus, plus peppermint, plus copaiba, and lots of other oils in it. I like to topically apply it around my nasal passages, and you can also put it on your chest. A lot of these are really great to use at night before you go to bed. So that is particularly a good one to use at night before you go to bed. And then the last oil in this category is an oil that is often not talked about. And I'll tell you, it is one of my favorites, and it's Longevity. The Longevity blend contains thyme, orange, clove, and frankincense. This oil helps to neutralize free radicals in your body and lessens the day-to-day oxidative stress that everyone is subjected to every single day. So when you think about what that stress does to your body, physically, it can harm your immunity. This is the oil that you take to keep yourself strong. And the name says it all, Longevity. That's pretty awesome. So that is a really good oil that you can take. And they just came out with the Vitality version of Longevity, which means that you can ingest it. All right, so let's go to the next category of physical wellness. Oh, actually, we're still in the same category. Sorry. 2 more products I want to talk about. I want to talk about Life 9. So Young Living used to have, and they still do, a probiotic called Life 5. Well, now there's Life 9 that has far more probiotics in it, and the good probiotics that we need for our immune system, because when we think about our immune system, it is in our digestive tract. And so taking a really good solid probiotic, especially during the holiday season, if you know right now that you are not going to be eating as best as you should, start taking probiotics now. And it'll just really keep that internal flora in the best place that it can. And this is a really super packed probiotic. I mean, the Life 5 I have loved and I've used for a couple of years, and this one is even more potent. But another one to think about is Inner Defense. I love this capsule. It's a liquid capsule that you can ingest, and it's what you should take when you start to feel sluggish. If you know you're going to be around people who may not be well, take it before you travel, especially if you're traveling for the holidays. And what this does is this keeps you above the wellness line. So recently I traveled to and from Australia, and I have to tell you, I stayed well the whole time. I had 28 hours of travel each way, and I can narrow it down to 3 products. Thieves Oil, which I talked about in the last slide, Inner Defense, and Ningxia Red, which I'm going to talk about. But Inner Defense is amazing because it is Thieves Oil plus oregano in very concentrated amounts. So when you really need some immune support, take Inner Defense. It is amazing. All right, let's go to the next physical wellness category, and that's muscles. So when emotional stress or physical demands of being busy during the holidays catch up with you, or when you are shoveling the driveway that simply won't end, like mine, Here are your rescue oils for your muscles. Because when we get stressed out, a lot of us, especially women, we hunch our shoulders and our shoulder muscles and our neck muscles get really tight. And then that throws off our back muscles. And so when we get stressed, our whole muscular system just gets really out of whack. So my favorite oils are Aroma Seas. I like Aroma Seas because it contains marjoram. And I will never forget when Gary Young, the founder and CEO, was talking about marjoram. And, I guess I really don't have a love affair with marjoram until he said, marjoram is for muscles. And I remembered marjoram is for muscles, and I've never forgotten that. And this blend absolutely does the trick. It also contains basil and lavender and peppermint and cypress. It feels awesome. So when your muscles need a boost, this is a great oil to use. You can also go to Panaway, which is in your starter kit, because when you've overdone it and you know you're going to feel it in the morning, put the Panaway on and you can forget about it. Put it on as soon as you know. It's wintergreen and peppermint, helichrysum and clove. It's a favorite, and it's why it's in the starter kit. But you can also try Orthosport, which is a massage oil. And that is wintergreen, peppermint, thyme, and oregano. And it's an incredibly powerful massage oil, already in a carrier oil with the essential oils. And I just like to, because with an essential oil, all you need is one drop. But with the Orthosport, I'll tell you, I will squirt a whole bunch in my hand, and wherever I need it, my neck, my shoulders, my back, you can just slather it on when you need that physical, muscular wellness boost. And then deep relief. I am never, ever without deep relief. I actually apply it to my neck right before bedtime, because when you really need to get into those muscles and put them back to where they should be, deep relief is what you go to. It works every single time. I swear by it. I just love that oil. And the name says it all, because you get deep relief. All right, let's go to the next physical wellness category, and that's digestion. And I'm just going to keep it simple. It's peppermint and Digize Vitality. So these are the oils that you go to after you've had a great big meal. We've all done it at Thanksgiving, Hanukkah, Christmas. We have all had a meal where afterward we drag ourselves to the couch and we actually think to ourselves, I am never getting up again. I am never eating. I'm just going to sit here and moan. So you can use these oils beforehand to help with the digestive process, or you can use them afterwards. Now, both of these oils come in the Vitality version, which you can ingest. So you can put it in a capsule and ingest it, and it'll help get things moving. Or you can put a drop on your tongue. You can put it in water and drink it. Or just the regular peppermint and Digize, which actually are the same oils. They're just labeled for different uses. You can apply those topically. Put it right over your abdomen, your stomach, and let it go to work. And the one thing that I like about peppermint is it's energetically known for being a tonic for your nerves. So it's very refreshing. It can really refresh your spirit. It can boost mental tiredness, and it stimulates the stomach in the process. So that oil has so many uses that can really physically help you through the holidays and through winter. And both of these are in the premium starter kit. Let's go to how you maintain energy, that physical wellness category. So my two favorite products are Super Bee and Ningxia Red. Let me talk about Ningxia Red first, because I mentioned when I recently had a trip to Australia, it was Thieves, Inner Defense, and Ningxia Red that I swear by for why I did so well. I've been taking Ningxia Red every single day for over 2 years, and I have been well ever since. This is a really super powerful antioxidant drink, and it does far more than I think we even comprehend. But this is a great drink to make sure that you have the energy that your body needs to get through the busy holiday season and to keep you boosted through the winter. So when you're not eating right or you're having long and busy days, this is what's going to keep you balanced. This is my number one pick for the holidays and for winter. But I also love Super B. I take it every single day because the B vitamins help you to have energy throughout the day. And this formula is packed with natural B vitamins, and I have noticed a huge difference in my energy levels since taking this particular B product. And I've taken lots of other B supplements. This one, hands down, the best one I have ever taken. So those are your two products for physical wellness, for energy. Now let's talk the physical wellness category of doing a cleanse. Because after the holidays are over and you may think, I am never going to eat again. I can't believe how much I ate. Oh, I feel awful. Do a cleanse. I mean, we take a shower every day. We brush our teeth every day. Why don't we cleanse up the inside? And so Young Living has put together a powerful trio that I swear by. I'm actually doing it right now because I felt like, even though I ate very well on my trip to Australia, I just came back and felt like I needed a cleanse. And you can use these 3 products while still eating food. Many cleansing protocols require you to fast, but not this. You can, but you don't have to. So the first product is called ICP. This cleans out the colon with fibers and psyllium and essential oils. It gets in there and it scrubs and it cleans out anything that needs to come out. Because if you have food that is sitting in your intestines and in your colon, it is baking into the lining. And this can create a lot of health issues, a lot of immune issues, because then you can't absorb food. So food just goes right through you. So ICP is awesome. It's a powder. You put it in water. It tastes okay. Doesn't taste great. Doesn't taste like Ningxia Red, but it tastes okay compared to other powdered products that have psyllium in them. This one tastes okay. So you take it according to the label. You know, you can take it 1 to 3 times a day, and you don't do this all the time. If you just did this for a week, you would feel awesome. But then you also take Comfort Tone, which comes in a capsule, and the capsules are packed with essential oils and psyllium to continue cleaning out the residues, but it's very soothing and it's very comforting to the intestinal tract and to your colon, because as you're cleaning out, you know, it needs a lot of protection and a lot of soothing, and Comfort Tone does that. And then the last of the 3 products is Essential Zyme. Now there's 2 types of Essential Zyme. There's Essential Zyme and then Essential Zyme 4. And Essential Zyme is if you have a diet where you eat meat. And Essential Zyme 4 is more for people who are on a vegetarian or a vegan diet. Now, what both of these do is they put necessary enzymes back into your digestive tract to help you digest food so that you can properly absorb the food. So these all work together and get everything cleansed and working awesomely, which then boosts your immunity and boosts your energy. And then the last category in physical wellness is our skin, because if you are in a climate, you know, in the northern part of the United States or Canada, you know, or any other country where you experience colder weather, drier weather, snow, freezing weather, You need to protect your skin. Your skin is your largest organ. So we've talked about ways to keep it healthy from the inside. Let's talk about the outside. You know, we all need lip balm, but have you actually looked at the ingredients of some of the lip balm that you've been using? Even the healthy ones contain some questionable ingredients. Young Living has the best lip balms. They have a grapefruit, a lavender, a cinnamon. Give them a try. They are really amazing. And they actually have, there's a fourth one, and I'm drawing a blank on what the flavor is. I think it might be a vanilla mint. But you can get them in a nice little kit, and they make a great holiday gift, a great stocking stuffer for yourself. But you also want to think about moisturizing your skin. Hands down, I love the sandalwood moisturizing cream. It is packed with essential oils, including sandalwood oil, which is so amazing for your skin. This is a very thick moisturizing cream. And so if your skin is normal to dry, you will love this. You know, you can put makeup over it. It's not greasy at all. It soaks right into your skin. And again, look at the ingredients of the moisturizing cream that you're using, and you're probably going to find some questionable ingredients. You will not find that with Young Living products. And then the hand creams. Oh my word. I swear by the hand cream. Normally when my hands run dry, even in July. I don't know why. I drink loads of water. I don't know why my hands are always dry. So I always wear hand cream, and most hand creams soak into my skin, and 10 minutes later I need more hand cream. Not with the Young Living oil. I can put this on and my hands stay soft until I wash my hands. It is unbelievable. So there's a lavender hand cream, and I just today got the Genesis. It's a hand and body lotion, and oh my gosh, it is packed with a lot of floral oils. It smells amazing. I honestly have no idea why it's called Genesis, but I love it. I'm actually smelling it right now. It smells great. So protect your skin, protect your lips. This will help you have physical wellness through the holidays and through the winter. And they make great gifts. And a little goes a long way, seriously. That tub of sandalwood moisturizing cream, I just finished my first jar of it, and it took me 10.5 months to finish it. A little goes a long way. You don't need a huge glob of it. So these will last you a very long time. All right, now let's go on to emotional wellness, because we've dealt with the physical issues. Let's get you emotionally all set. So sometimes we need to move beyond something that's happened in the past. Maybe something happened when you were a child that was traumatic or abusive or hurtful, and it stayed with you. Or maybe you go to the same relative's home every year, or you invite relatives over, and there's tension and, things from the past that people are just not moving beyond. Well, these are your move beyond oils. Release supports the release of negative memories. This is an oil that will really stimulate a sense of being free and unburdened, brings about peace and emotional well-being. You can topically apply it. I like to put it on the bottom of my feet at night before I go to bed. Helps you release through the night. So put it on your feet. If you're suffering from anger, we hold anger in our liver. Our liver is on the right side of our body. And just apply it in that area and see what happens. The megahertz is 102 megahertz, so it's a really nice vibrational oil. The next one is forgiveness. And a lot of people ask me, Allie, how can you put forgiveness in a bottle? Forgiveness has a frequency to it. Just like happiness has a frequency, sadness has a frequency, being content has a frequency. Well, forgiveness has a frequency to it. And so this is a beautiful blend that supports you when you feel hurt, when you've been hurt, when you keep thinking of things from the past and, literally keep ripping that Band-Aid off and, re-exposing something that it was hurtful. Because when you don't forgive, all you're doing is hurting yourself. You're not hurting the other person or the situation. So this really is uplifting and creates a positive attitude and really helps you to move on and let it go. The megahertz is 192. That is more than double of what our body is when our body is well. So this will really raise the frequency of your energy system. The next oil is called Sarah. This is a great oil when you have deep emotional wounds. It helps to release those wounds and begin recovery. And it was created, especially those who have traumatic memories from being physically or emotionally abused as a child or as an adult. There are a lot of oils in this blend, but it is filled with floral oils, which are very soothing, very high vibration, like ylang-ylang, rose, geranium, jasmine, lavender, white lotus. It's 102 megahertz. It's a beautiful blend. So if you have some very deep emotional wounds that you are ready to let go so that you can enjoy the holidays, this is the oil to go to. The next oil is acceptance. Because sometimes we just need to accept that people are the way they are. Now, you can certainly release and forgive and use the Sarah oil, but then we just need to accept how people are. It also helps you accept change. So if you have lost someone who's not going to be around during the holidays this year, this is a great oil. So it's very supportive during difficult times. Helps you to move beyond denial or procrastination. It just helps you feel secure and helps you do your best and feel your best. It's a great oil to wear on your heart so that you can just accept how things are from your heart. And then the last oil is faith. This is part of the Ula oils. And I really love this faith oil because it was created to help you feel secure and safe and grateful in this world. And so it creates a greater connectedness that maybe you're missing. Maybe you feel like, gosh, I just don't feel connected to my family or my friends or whoever you're hanging out with, whoever you normally spend the holidays with. If you're dreading it and not feeling like you want to go, this is a great oil to help you have faith that you do fit in, that you are connected. And it comes with an affirmation. And the affirmation for this oil is, I am grateful, humble, and fully connected. So those are your emotional wellness oils to just help you move beyond so that you can enjoy the holidays. Now let's talk about oils that will get you into the holiday spirit. Christmas spirit, hands down, my number one. I start diffusing it October 1st, and I will not stop until probably end of March. I love, 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 love this oil. It is a blend of orange, cinnamon, and spruce, and it brings you the scent of the holidays without the toxic chemicals found in other products. This, no doubt, will bring you happiness and joy. You stick it in your diffuser when you're getting ready, maybe you're baking or, cleaning up the house, getting ready for people to come over. Diffuse it and you will feel great. Diffuse it when people are there. They will feel great. It is such an uplifting oil. I love it. And for anyone who's listening, whether you're on the live or on the recording, this month in November 2016, if you get your premium starter kit, you get a free Christmas spirit. Woohoo! Awesome. Now the next oil is gratitude. So this is an oil when you really just want to crawl into your blanket fort. You don't want to come out. You don't want to go to that party. And what it is this was formulated to elevate your mood, to soothe your mind, to appease the mind, to relax the body, to get you in the frame of mind of being grateful for what you have. Because it's easy to look at a friend, a coworker, a family member, a party, an event, and find critical things about it. But when you use this oil, you look at things to be grateful for. I love this oil. Place it on your heart, your forehead, your temples, diffuse it. It is an oil that should be used every day because we should live in gratitude. So it'll really help you get into the spirit. The next oil is Exodus 2, and this is a blend of ancient oils such as myrrh, cassia, cinnamon bark, calamus, hyssop, galbanum, spikenard, and frankincense. It has a frequency of 180 megahertz. The blend, it's a blend of the plants that Moses used to raise our spirits. And so when I'm feeling physically or emotionally down, I go to this. When I take a deep smell of it, a deep inhalation through my nose, it really clears out anything that shouldn't be there. So it's physically and emotionally very uplifting, but it smells like the holiday because it has all of these very ancient oils like frankincense and myrrh in it. Joy is another great one. This is a very high frequency oil, 188 megahertz. It enhances the frequency of self-love. It gives you a sense of feeling free and unburdened. It helps to alleviate sadness and grief. So if you are missing someone this holiday season, wear this, like starting now. Wear it now. Use it every day to keep yourself in that holiday spirit. It's full of a lot of floral oils such as bergamot, ylang-ylang, geranium, jasmine, palmarosa, rose. It's the oil to go to when you're feeling sad or alone or you're just grieving. Put this on, diffuse it, and it will lift your spirits. The next oil is believe, because sometimes we just need to believe that we can have a really great holiday and we can have a great winter. It contains really high vibrational oils such as Idaho blue spruce and Idaho balsam fir. This is excellent to put in your diffuser, and it helps you find faith and strength when the outside world may not actually be showing that right now. It just helps you believe that all is well. And that's a great attitude to have going into the holidays and winter. Oops. The last two oils are in the premium starter kit, frankincense and lemon. So frankincense has a vibrational frequency of 147 megahertz, which is very high. But it's grounding. It's grounding and uplifting at the same time. It helps you take a very deep breath and pulls out energy from the lungs, which is where we store grief. And it can help pull it out and help you feel better. Because when you feel good, you can take a deep breath. You know, you'll hear people say, I can finally exhale. That's what frankincense does for you. And then lemon boosts emotions and it boosts cognitions. It clears, your overcluttered mind that's full of a to-do list. It cools emotions. It's very uplifting, really helps with so many body systems. And it's in the joy oil because it is such an uplifting oil to use. So those are some of my favorite holiday spirit oils to really uplift you and help you feel great. And you can use them all winter long. Now let's just go to, I just have general stress. I have a great family. I do enjoy the holidays. I just am a busy person. I have a busy career, maybe you have kids and you're just go, 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 go all the time. And you just need to de-stress. So you don't have any, you know, emotions that are really triggering you. Everyone gets along. You look forward to seeing everybody, but you just need general de-stressing. So here are the 4 that I love. Stress Away comes in the premium starter kit. It reduces everyday stress, and it even helps with chronic stress. It elevates your mood. It's very soothing. It's excellent to diffuse when you get home from work, and it's excellent to diffuse in the workplace. It has lime and vanilla in it. It smells amazing. Lavender also comes in your starter kit, and that is absolutely known for its relaxing abilities. The megahertz is 118. It's calming, yet it also can be energizing. So this can really help you, if you're frantic and you're running around and there's a crisis, and this is a great oil to go to. Another great one is Harmony. Harmony supports the physical and the emotional bodies, helps to reduce stress and combats feeling of discord. Breathe it in, and it's very uplifting, very elevating, creates a positive attitude. It's a great one to diffuse when people are over. It creates harmony. And it's 101 megahertz, so it's a high vibrational oil. And then Friends, this is also part of the ULA kit of oils, because we want to be surrounded by positive, uplifting, and supporting family and friends. And even if you have them, they may be stressed out too. So this is a great oil because it'll draw them to you. It's very positive and uplifting, and it lets others, that are feeling uplifted stand with you, and those who are not, they stand off to the side. So it really balances your body, helps you have good self-worth and empowerment and confidence. And I just love to wear this on my wrist so that I can draw in the right people. So I feel that wearing the Friends oil is a must wear to any holiday party so that you spend the time with the right people. You draw in the right people. All right, so those are my favorite products. And so if you haven't tried some of these, give yourself the gift of wellness and try some of these and gift them to other people. Especially if you're going to a party, they make a great hostess gift. The friend oil. I mean, who wouldn't love to get a bottle of an oil called Friends? I mean, it's beautiful. So really look to these and consider giving yourself and others the gift of natural wellness. And for those who are listening who have not joined Young Living yet, now is the time to do it, because with your premium starter kit, you always get 11 oils. And I've talked about several of them, but you get 11 oils, you get a diffuser, you get samples of Ningxia Red, which I've been bragging about, and you get 24% discount on your future purchases. But this month, you get a bonus Christmas Spirit oil, which I've already been raving about. And from me, I will send you a $25 gift card, because this is a time of giving thanks. And this is my way of thanking people for really taking control of their health and their wellness. But in addition to that, when you join my group, you get an invitation to a private Facebook page called Permastay Oils. You get free access to in-person classes and webinars. So I'm a big believer that when you get your kit, you're going to learn how to use it. So if you have any questions, feel free to contact me. If you're ready to sign up, feel free to contact me. If you haven't gotten onto my weekly newsletter, just go to manifestedharmony.com. Look for me on all my social media pages. I'm posting stuff all the time. And I'm going to go ahead and turn off the recording and take some questions here. And for those listening to the recording, if you have questions, just post them below, because this is going to go on my YouTube page. Just post me a question in the comments and I will respond.